Have you ever stopped to wonder, is your baby truly happy or just quiet? Because there is a real difference between the two, and most parents never quite grasp this distinction. A quiet baby is simply one who isn't crying. A happy baby is one whose brain is glowing from within. And that glow doesn't come from toys. It doesn't come from screens. It comes from a few very simple things. 5 things you can do every single day that make your baby genuinely happy from the inside, literally at the level of brain chemistry. And numbers 3 and 5 matter the most. Look, we all want our babies to be happy. That's exactly why we buy toys, play videos, and rush to fulfill their every need. But child neuroscience tells us that a baby's real happiness doesn't live in any of those things. Real happiness lives somewhere else entirely, and that place is very close to you. Before we get started, write your baby's name in the comments and tell us, when do they seem the happiest? 1. Physical touch. Here's a simple question. When was the last time you held your baby for absolutely no reason at all? Not because they were crying, not because you needed to put them down to sleep, just because you wanted to. If you're struggling to remember, this point is especially for you. Researchers at the University of Miami discovered that when a baby receives gentle physical touch, oxytocin is released in their brain. Oxytocin is the hormone that creates a deep sense of safety, the one that whispers to them, "You are secure. You are loved. The world is going to be okay." And that feeling doesn't just exist in the moment. It gets stored. A baby's brain holds on to that touch, that warmth. And whenever the world feels frightening, that memory is what brings them back to a place of calm. Your lap isn't just a spot to sit. It is your baby's very first home. And the more time they spend there, the more their brain gets wired for happiness. But what's coming in point 2 is even more powerful. 2, eye contact and a smile. Try this. Not right now, but sometime today. Sit down in front of your baby. Set your phone aside. Put everything else away. And simply look into their eyes. Smile. That's all. Then watch what happens. They will lean toward you. Their eyes will light up. They may even smile back. This is no coincidence. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that when a parent and baby share eye contact and the parent smiles, dopamine is released in the baby's brain. Dopamine is the chemical that produces happiness. The very same chemical we experience when something wonderful happens. Your single smile delivers that directly to your baby. You are literally the source of their happiness at a chemical level. And there's something more. The more eye contact you make, the more your baby's brain develops its capacity for social connection. That one look of yours is quietly building the entire foundation of their social life. Friends, if any of this is new to you, like the video and subscribe to the channel, because this is where we help you understand your baby through science. Let's keep going. 3, talking. Your baby cannot respond yet, but they're listening to every word, every tone, every pause. And they're not just listening, they're storing it all. Researchers at MIT's Language Acquisition Lab found that babies whose parents speak to them more develop stronger language centers in their brains, and they develop them faster. But this goes well beyond language. When you talk to your baby, you are telling them, you exist. You are important. Your presence matters. And that message becomes the very foundation of their self-worth. Whether they grow up feeling confident or not, whether they carry a sense of security or not. It all starts right here, with your voice. So talk to them. While you're cooking, describe what you're making. While bathing them, sing. When you step outside, point things out. This is a tree. This is the sky. This is the wind. They may not understand the words yet, but their brain does, and it feels happy. 4. Free play. This one might surprise you because here your job is actually to do nothing. Just step back. As parents, we have a natural urge to guide our babies constantly. Do this, not that. Play this way. But when a baby plays entirely on their own, without instructions or direction, something remarkable happens inside their brain. Researchers at the University of Colorado found that during free play, a baby's prefrontal cortex becomes most active. This is the region responsible for creativity, problem solving, and decision making. And during this process, the brain releases both dopamine and serotonin. Dopamine, the happiness chemical, and serotonin, the contentment chemical, the one that says everything is okay. When your baby is playing alone and you are simply watching from nearby, that is actually their most productive and fulfilling activity. So let them play. Let them fall. Let them get back up. Let them explore. Your presence should be close, but your interference should be minimal. That is their real happiness. 5. Emotional safety. This is the final point and the most important one. Listen carefully. You can give your baby everything: nutritious food, wonderful toys, the very best care. But if one thing is missing, everything else feels incomplete. That one thing is emotional safety. It means your baby feels, deep down, that when they are scared, you will be there. When they cry, you will listen. When they try something new, you won't judge them. And when they fail, you won't pull away. Child psychologists at Stanford University, in a major study, found that babies who grew up in emotionally safe environments consistently had lower cortisol levels in their brains and higher levels of serotonin and oxytocin, meaning they were quite literally biologically happier. And where does emotional safety come from? Not from therapy, not from any special technique. It comes from you staying calm, from you being consistent, from you being present, even when your baby is difficult, when they cry again and again, when they don't behave the way you hoped. Even in those moments, simply being there teaches their brain one quiet, powerful lesson. I am safe. The world is okay. I am okay. And that is the greatest happiness of all. No toy can offer that. No screen can come close. Only you can. Now tell me in the comments, out of these 5 things, which one makes your baby the happiest? And if you found this video helpful, subscribe to Kids Mind Mastery